Welcome to Math TV with Professor V. It's Saturday, December 3rd, 2022, and I've got a new integral of the day for you all. I decided let me not ignore the poor Calc 3 people. Maybe they want to see a double or triple integral one of these days, and we're going to just start off nice and gentle with a little double integral over a rectangular region. So we have double integral over R of xy e to the xy squared dA, and r is just the square in the xy plane from 0 to 1 to 0 to 1. So the crux of the problem comes down to determining which order of integration is best. So what's nice is the limits are both from 0 to 1. We have xy e to the xy squared. Do I want to integrate that with respect to x first and then y, or do I just want to go the other way around? xye to the xy squared dy and then dx. Okay, so let's see. If we were to integrate with respect to x first, I'm treating y as a constant, yes? And now look at the integrand here. Ooh, I did not mean to erase. Look at the integrand right here. If I'm integrating with respect to x, well then I have e to the x times x. That would require integration by parts. We would need to integrate by parts, which is not the end of the world, but is that the most desirable path? I don't know. Let's see what happens if we do dy dx, different order. If I integrate with respect to y first, then I'm treating x as constant. I have e to the y squared, and then y to the first power outside. Ooh, that works nicer because I can just do u substitution. So this is the route I'm going to go with. We're going to choose u to equal this entire exponent right here, xy squared. Remember, I'm treating x as a constant right now. So then du would be 2xy dy. Lovely. And then 1/2 du is xy dy. Fabulous. So I'm just going to say, no, we're not going this way. That would have been a little bit too involved. Let's take the path of least resistance. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, we should be switching our limits of integration unless you can just handle doing this integral in your head, right? Because you're in Calc 3, you probably can. So if this xy dy becomes my 1/2 du, and then you just have e to the u, you should be able to do this in your head, right? It's just going to be 1/2 e to the u plus c, and we know u was xy squared. So then I'm just going to continue from there. I always tell my students, take the constant all the way out whenever possible. So I'm going to put it all the way in front of the double integral. I still have to integrate once more. So don't forget, we still have another integral from 0 to 1 with respect to x. But now I have e to the u, which is e to the xy squared. I'm not going to put plus c. I'm going to evaluate that from 0 to 1. And then we're still going to integrate with respect to x after. Okay? Good. I basically did the u substitution, part of it on the paper, the rest in my head. And then from here, you should be okay. Just remind yourself, I integrated with respect to y. So these limits here get substituted in for y. Yes? Good. So now we're going to have 1/2 integral 0 to 1 e to the x times 1 squared minus e to the x times 0 squared dx. And this is just going to give us 1/2 integral from 0 to 1 e to the x minus 1 dx. Oh, and this is just such a harmless, cute little integral. We can just integrate term by term. 1/2 antiderivative of e to the x is e to the x. Antiderivative of 1 is x. All this from 0 to 1. Leave the 1/2 out, honestly. No need to bring it in till the very end, if that. We're going to have e to the first minus 1 minus e to the 0 plus 0. E to the 0 is 1, minus 1, Oh, those will combine together. So that's -2. So then we have 1/2 e to the first minus 2. And honestly, I would just leave it like this. Beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this double integral. We can do triples and whatnot, but usually you have to come up with the setup based on whatever the integration region is, whatever your solid is that you're integrating over. So it's going to take a little bit more work, but I don't mind doing it. If you want to see more triple integrals, we can do cylindrical, spherical coordinates, whatever. Have a good old party. Let me know in the comments below. And I hope everyone has a good Saturday. I'm baking this banana bread at the moment with, no added sugar or butter or whatever. It probably will taste rotten, but if it's good, I'll let you all know. Okay, have a great one, you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And check out the rest of my channel. I have so many video lectures to help you all through finals. I'm looking out for you. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.